Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we are doing a little quick set review of RB01 Resurgence Booster. This is the reprint set that I believe Japan got in January. We were supposed to get a little bit after January. Bandai decided not to give us any reprints. The community outraged, and Bandai delayed it by basically 6 months. That's this set. That's RB01, the reprint set. Today we're going to talk about the cards in this set, and I'm not super interested in the new cards because we all know the new cards are all well and good and all that. What this is more about is the actual reprints. Are the reprints good, or are they bad? Are they somewhere in the middle? With obviously a little bit of attention to detail to the new cards, because of the new cards, you know, it would just be a reprint set, and like, would people have just bought a reprint set? Probably not. So there you go. That's what this video is going to be about today. What is your favorite card in the reprint set? Let me know in the comments. And of course, like and subscribe. Turn on notification on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon content comes out. Seriously though, let me know what your favorite card in the set is. It could be a reprint or not a reprint. It don't matter to me. I just like to know. So we're starting with the new cards first, with 3 new eggs. Basically a Doraemon, a trash card from a source, and a 1000 DP boost. And then, interestingly enough, they reprinted the promo Agumon and Greymon with alternate arts. Nice little rarity upgrades, changes for your Agumon decks. That's basically these cards are played in nowadays. This is played a little more in the Greymon stuff because of the 2000 DP, but that'll change in BT14, and this card gets power crept. But, you know, it's nice that they're giving alternate arts to these cards. Whatever. They're technically classified as new cards, but we all know that they're reprints, and you can't use 4 of this and 4 of the promo original version. So that's fine. You got yourself a new Gammamon here, and you have the promo Gammamon being reprinted with a new art as well. The one that, if you have a red Tamer, this version can also attack unsuspended Digimon. Could come up. Nice little reprint. It wasn't the easiest promo in the world to get, so I think it's nice that they gave us this one, but what do I know? Gammamon cards, right? So yeah, more Gammamons, and then we got more Gammamons, and then we got Seriousmon being your boss monster, getting a super rare slot, an alternate art, and the lottery card print. The Seriousmon is your lottery card. So if you want to play max rarity Gammamon, yeah, have fun with that one. Anyway, so yeah, Seriousmon's obviously really good. You can unsuspend once per turn, and by Digivolving do some source stuff to lead something. It's good. Anyway, Jellymon stuff, we have new Jellymon, we have new forms, a Gammamon cards in there, and then Amphimon is pretty good. It's pretty okay. It's the big boss monster. It's good for a reason. Then we have the poop stuff, the Numi, and then we got the Monzemon. Definitely a fun tier 2 deck that I'm definitely going to mess with. I think everyone will mess with it, honestly. Yeah, I can't wait to mess with it. I'm not going to do anything super competitive with it, but it is cool. It is really nice. And then, of course, we have Angoramon, the trio master of the... not the trio master. The third part of the trio of the Ghost Game cards. Got Angoramon cards with the Simbari and the Lamortmon and the Dire Rabbitmon. Yeah, it seems fine. It's okay. It'll unsuspend and it'll do stuff. So that's pretty cool. Or gain memory. I don't know. Suspend and then gain memory. Right, got it. Doesn't unsuspend. The green stuff was obviously the weakest out of the 3 archetypes in my opinion, but you know, probably see it around. Make sure you know what the cards do. Then we got some black cards, some Espimon cards, whatever. No one really cares, I don't think. And then we got the purple Gammamon stuff, which is nice. And then we go to page 2. And we have here a new hero, which lets you draw cards and get power. You have a new Kiyoshiro, which lets you draw cards and gain memory. And you have the new Ruli, that lets you reduce the dilution costs, and you can unsuspend 1 of your Angoramon at the end of the turn. Pretty okay card. We also have Hokuto. I want to talk about this card for a brief minute. This card, you guys are familiar with tax control, right? It's a form of, like, security control, basically. This card, start a turn. If you run a 3 Tamers, gain memory. Cool. But it's the old turns effect that's really interesting. When an opponent plays a Digimon, by suspend this Tamer, gain memory that Digimon is level 4 or higher, and draw a card if it's level 3. This gives security control and tax control kind of a new toy to play with. How viable it is, I don't know if people will truly consider it or not. I know it's something I would test. It's definitely testing worthy. The problem is it's white, and like being white usually isn't a bad thing, but it doesn't count as a color to use for like Flame Hell Sice and Chaos Degs and all the holy waves and all that stuff, right? So it being white might not be too right for the archetype, but it might be okay. So test it out. And then of course we have our secret rare, our one secret rare in this set. It is partly Gammamon line. Yeah, it's your big payoff. Like this is your end game button basically. So it plays Gammamons. When another one's deleted, play Gammamon in its name from your trash while paying the cost. All turns, once per turn. At the end of your turn, by placing a Digimon card of Gammamon as text under your hand trash from this to the bottom of this card, delete one opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal. So just kill stuff. And killing stuff is pretty good. But the fact that it brings back Gammamons is really strong. Anyway, so that's it for the new stuff. Sort of. We'll get to some at the end. Reprints. Upamon's kind of power crept. Cupimon is kind of alright. Tanamon's garbage. Agumon and Patamon are basically power crept. Magna Angie is still played in security control, so that's cool. Palmon's power crept. I like the memory tamers they gave us. They didn't give us all of them for some reason, but they gave us Tai, TK, and Mimi, and these are all cards I still see play today. So good reprints. Metal Greymon, no one cares unless you play Machine Dramon. Secret reprint of the Vidramon we got back in the original set is kind of whatever, just a throwback. I guess this is a lottery card too, but it's like who really cares? Got Sunamon Egg, no big deal. All Force, definitely no big deal. Salamon, Rise Gray, Shine Gray reprints I think are pretty cool. This technically got reprinted already with an alternate art. These ones not really, but you know, whatever, that's okay, not a big deal. Toyagu, I don't think anyone cares about. Gabu's cool. Matt, oh yeah, did we get Matt? My bad, I misspoke. We got Matt Ishida as well. He sees play. That's okay. A reprint of Secret Rare Blackboard Greymon is really cool. I'm actually a really big fan of the Blackboard Greymon Vidramon Zero OTK deck. If you guys don't know what that is, you should definitely like look it up. But anyway, I've never done deck profile on it because it's kind of bad, but it's really funny when you get it off. So giving me that reprint is kind of cool. Then we got the Demi V. This card we'll see play again, I'm sure. Upamon is good. Demimera is good. Vmon is fine. Andrewmon will probably see play at some point. Terrier and Blossom are obviously still okay in the meta. Cool. Then we got Chumon. We got Craniumon is whatever. Lady Devimon kind of seems outclassed. Lilithmon is still playable today. Delicate Plant is still playable today. HPD is HPD, obviously. The Xiaomon, I don't know how to say that card's name. Not really played. Agunimon, love to see it, I guess. We love our red hybrid stuff. It's Lobo too. Rise Grey, no one plays it anymore. Nidhogg is kind of techy. Technically still sees play. Labramon, no one cares. Izzy Memory Tamer is okay for reprint. Kari, nice reprint, especially for the security control players. Blinding Rage, Raid, cards that still see play. Nice to see. Lucamon will probably see play again when they give us a next Lucamon form. So probably a good value reprint there. Koromon reprint never hurts. Sakumon never hurts. Weedmon's fine. Shademon's kind of not playable. Omnimon is nice. Who doesn't love a blitz for game? Zwart is really unfortunately not kind of playable. But people are still making it work. Like, people were playing it in Balfamon. So, look, it still sees play today, you know? Sorojo sometimes sees play. Nokia very rarely. Ultimate Flare very rarely. Omni X and Zwart Defeat, again, not commonly played, but they still kind of exist and pop up here and there. Sec +1 Greymon sees play still. Kaijin Nail sees play. Cock Breath sees play. Patamon kind of fell on the wayside. Very select variants of Yellow Hybrid play it, and that's basically about it. Holy Flame is broken. This card needed a reprint. Also, so did Kaijin Nail. Like, seriously? Like, the fact that this card didn't get reprinted till now is pretty insane, but nice. Holy Flame got to get a reprint as well. Is really, really, really good. This card's crazy. Mega Dramon, nothing crazy. This is for the Machine Dramon people. Promo Garurumon, probably a nice reprint to have. Same with the Wergarurumon there. Same with the Vidramon Zero and the Taikamiya. They're giving us a lot of pieces for that Blackboard Greymon Vidramon Zero TK. Oh my god. They keep reprinting this Diboromon, so like not really a big deal. No one plays it. Devimon, no one really plays it. Pulsemon, no one really plays it. Palmon, no one really plays it. Memory boosts are okay, sure. The Zero promos, no one really plays them. I think it's cool that they're reprinting the Hero, the Kuji, the Ruli, and the Kiyoshiro from the tournament pack. Those are good value reprints for sure because you'll need them for the decks. And lastly, we are getting the promo Seriousmons, Amphimons, and Diarabimons. This is the one that unsuspends when you're Digimon. I kind of misspoke earlier. I knew it existed though. Why this is important is because if these cards didn't actually come out now, these decks would be a lot less playable. But like, read this card. This card's okay. You place, when Digivolving, you place a Gammamon in its name from your hand as a bottom Digivolution card, gets 2,000 DP. When attacking, delete something, 6,000 DP or less. If it has 12,000 more DP, delete 2 Digimon instead. You know, it's okay. Not as good as the regular Seriousmon. I like this card a lot, though. This is my favorite. I think Seriousmon actually is the worst promo, but this card's like crazy. So when Digivolving, you trash 3 cards. For each one, you trash any one card under your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of their Digimon Tamers without cards under it can't suspend. Can't suspend, by the way. Can't suspend. Which is really interesting, because usually it just can't be frozen. Like, it can't attack or block or whatever. But can't suspend is, like, basically the same thing. But it has that additional flavor for, like, Tamers. It can't be Digizorbed. It's really interesting. And then opponent's turn once per turn. When opponent's Digimon attacks, by returning 3 cards with Jellymon in the text from your trash to the bottom and the attack. So it gives you an interaction on the opponent's turn. It just negates an attack once per turn. That's really good. This is a good card. And then finally, this card. The only reason why the green stuff is playable, in my opinion, when Digivolving, suspend 2 all turns. When one of your Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives. If Angoromon is in the sources, unsuspend one of your Digimon. So it gets multi-attack, basically, once per turn. So that'll do it. That's honestly the reprint set. All in all, the reprints seem like they would have done a lot better if this set came out when it was supposed to, as it was supposed to. But now that it's been 6 months later than it should have been, I think it's actually going to hurt the value of this set. A lot of these reprinted cards, you know, would have been great to have anywhere in the last 6 months. Now, as we're kind of heading into BT14 and still finishing up BT13, it kind of seems, you know, like not a big deal in some cases. That being said, you know, in terms of meta playability, this set isn't a high impact set, right? Because it is reprints. And the new cards don't change the meta enough for anyone to be concerned. You will see serious Gammamon decks, you will see Jellymon decks. They probably will get top 16 at regionals for whatever that's worth now. You'll probably see him. Will Shinmonze and the green guy and Goromon see a lot of top play? I would be hard-pressed to think it would, but this is Digimon and anything's possible. So, nothing too crazy. The set's okay. You know, it's not small potatoes or anything like that, but it is okay. Yeah, that's it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. See you later.